I have one MCM bag to unbox and one more to reveal. Hi and very welcome! My name is Mary, this is my channel Lumi, LevelUp, and I'm a luxury lover on an average income trying to be more mindful with my money. Therefore, it comes as a little surprise to myself that we have two bags to look at in this video. If you're a returning viewer, you might know that I myself am not the biggest MCM girl, but my sister is. It's her favorite brand, and quite recently, well, about 2 months ago, I think, I already unboxed a shopper tote for my sister, and now she was on the hunt for a smaller crossbody everyday bag that is in this box. And I myself, I was not on the hunt for a MCM bag. I didn't plan to buy one, but somehow it still happened. And I'm going to reveal that bag to you in this video as well. And this box contains my sister's bag and she wants to pick it up today. So I have to quickly film this video, get the unboxing done, and then hand the bag over to my sister. But I think we'll start with my MCM bag. I didn't expect that I would say that, because yeah, I like quite some designs of MCM and I like their price point because they are in the luxury bag sphere, but still way more affordable than some other brands are. MCM is a German brand from Munich, which is quite close to where I live, so there could be some kind of connection, yet still I never fell madly in love and I never had a huge craving for any of the bags. I had some vintage ones in my collection every once in a while. I sold on some so that I currently only have one vintage blue camera bag, and I didn't feel the need to stock up on any MCM bags. But last weekend these things changed somewhat, and I'm not sure how in-depth I want to go with that whole story time, but I went to a flea market. I do that a lot, as you might know as well, but usually I'm there to look around, browse around and shop myself. But the last weekend I was there to sell. And it was a huge flea market. It was Friday and Saturday. I went there with a colleague of mine and I don't even know where to start. It was super stressful. I sold quite a lot of stuff. We had mainly clothing, shoes and accessories, but I know for sure that I will never ever do that again with that colleague, because well, she acted somewhat differently than I would have expected it. She was gone a lot during these 2 days. Saturday morning she decided that she needs a manicure now and she wants to get her nails done, and if it would be okay for me if she would leave for a little while. And she's a grown-up woman, of course I didn't say no, you have to stay with me here at our sales booth. I said if you think that's a good idea, do it, and so she did it and was gone for over an hour to get her nails done while I was there selling my stuff and her stuff. You better believe me, I got quite stressed out, and that was not the only time she decided to leave me alone there selling our stuff. I think on that second day it was at least 3 hours that she was just gone. So yeah, it was worth an experience, but I know for sure I will never ever sell with her again. But I'm not even sure if you're interested in that information. I just needed it as a little introduction for how I got to that MCM bag. So the first day, on Friday, when we arrived, we took half of the day off so that we can start the selling early in the afternoon. And she had said me already when we were preparing and packing our stuff and what we want to say, oh, I even do have an MCM bag. Since I know my sister is crazy for MCM, I already gave her a little heads up that maybe I might be interested what kind of bag it is. And she was like, oh yeah, she had it for a long time and it has cow dots. I don't know right now the correct term for the little points and dots that cows have. And then I thought to myself, ooh, well, that's not a print I'm interested in. But then we arrived and my colleague took this bag out of her box. And excuse me, this is not the animal print of a cow. This obviously is leopard print, and I like leopard print. I asked what she wanted to have for this bag, and she said 100 euro. And I think that's an absolutely fair price for a MCM shopper tote. I think this is the Liz shopper, but I thought that in the last unboxing that I did for my sister as well, and then it turned out that that one was the Enya shopper. But I think because it has these thingies here that this actually is a Liz shopper. It does have quite some signs of use, but no major damage to it. The bag is somehow dirty inside, so she said she had used it for many years. But there's nothing major wrong with that bag, and I thought the price is really good. And I actually like the design a lot. I know that if I wouldn't love it, my sister definitely would want that bag as well. But I don't know. I somehow fell madly in love ever since I bought that bag from my friend and colleague. I love to grab it. I didn't think that I would feel like that for an MCM bag. I already know that I'm the biggest shopper tote girl, and this is very similar to the Louis Vuitton Neverfull, so I knew the shape would work, but I didn't expect this to happen with an MCM bag. Part of why it is so easy to use probably might be as well that it already does show first signs of use, so that I don't have to be worried myself that I will put the first signs of use to that bag. And the material really feels great, and I think this is a love affair starting here, and I'm very happy that I added this bag to my collection. My first MCM shopper tote, and possibly, now that I'm hooked, maybe this won't stay the only one in my collection. I don't know, but that's just the first quick reveal of this video. Welcome a new bag in my collection. Surprisingly, an MCM bag, and I love it. I know that probably it won't be for everyone, because leopard print is not for everyone, and some think it is quite loud, but I love it. And let me know in the comments if you would like to get an in-depth review of that bag one day, maybe when I have used it a little bit more. I could give you a wear and tear, because it has some of it, but of course I cannot tell you in depth how it has been used and how it got to all that use. But €100, I'm absolutely fine with the condition. But when I planned to do this MCM unboxing for my sister, I had no idea that I would have an MCM bag myself to unbox. Little story time about this bag. My sister was looking out for a smaller crossbody bag herself on different preloved sites, and she was looking on Vestiaire Collective as well, where I myself don't shop anymore. Maybe you have noticed there have been no Vestiaire Collective unboxings recently, and if you are a returning viewer, you probably know as well why. If you aren't, I would recommend you to watch that video as well. And of course my sister knows about my very negative experiences with that platform herself. But she said as long as she didn't make any bad experiences, she will risk it, especially when the price point is not that high that it would be terrible if anything went wrong. And she picked that bag from a private seller, and she didn't choose the Vestiaire Collective check up front and authentication, because she said they are not doing a good job anyways. She does trust me with it more than she does trust Vestiaire Collective, so she ordered it, she got it shipped to her address, but she immediately dropped the package at my door and said I should please film it in case there is something else in that package, that we have video evidence, and that I should do a quick check of condition and authenticity. And I will roll the little clip from the time when I did that, and then we'll meet again and I show you the bag a little closer. So the actual unboxing part of the unboxing. Maybe this is a semi-professional seller, because he even noted what's inside of the box, but maybe it was just lucky timing that that person sold more in that time frame and had to ship all of it. But I'm at least very confident that this will contain the right item then. Very securely packaged in bubble wrap and tissue, and there is a dust bag. So we have more tissue and bubble wrap. The MCM dust bag, I can already tell you from the very first impression, makes a very good impression. I know quite of them by now and feels good, looks good. Let's get into the bag. And the good packaging goes on. It's completely wrapped in bubble wrap as well. So let's get this beauty out of all of the bubble wrapping. And here she is. Very first impression, it looks like a brand new bag. Let's take a look inside. Closure works very smooth. Oh, what a nice pop of bright orange. Everything else we are going to cover in another part of this video. And here we are. I think this shape of bag, it's get it out of the dust bag. I think it is some kind of Patricia bag, but don't quote me on that. I have mentioned it several times. MCM is not my expertise. It could be another bag shape as well, so if you know it better than I do, definitely share it with me in the comments. And there it is. The condition is really very, very good. It looks nearly brand new. I'm very curious to hear if it is big enough for my sister. I know she was searching for a small bag, but she has quite a big wallet. And I'm very curious to hear if the bag does fit her wallet and if this is exactly what she was hoping for. It is a beautiful bag, and my feelings towards MCM, they get better and better, especially since I got the little leopard shopper. I felt somewhat in love. Oh, and there is the shipping label on the ground making weird noises. So let me show you real quick. There is some more room for adjustment, but already the way it was set up sits perfectly on me. I'm 5'11", 1m80. Oh, and I didn't show you the Liz shopper tote on me. We can do that as well. So, but I think this is no big surprise. It's so similar to the Neverfull. If you are curious, we could do a comparison of the MCM tote and the Louis Vuitton Neverfull as well, but I bet YouTube is already flooded with these kind of videos because both bags are classics and have been out for like forever. Yeah. What do you think of that bag? Do you know the shape, and is it actually a Patricia? It has these two compartments and a slight saddle shape. It is canvas with a leather strap. It has this beautiful golden clasp. And what I really like is that orange interior, and I think this is leather as well. Might be Alcantara, but I think it's actually leather, but don't quote me on that. And a little zip compartment. And even though I'm not an expert on the style names and stuff like that, I've seen many MCM bags over the years, and I'm very confident about the authenticity of that bag. It comes with that little envelope and all the paperworks and stuff as well. So yeah, I think the way I checked it, Vestiaire Collective wouldn't have done a better job either. Oh, and the price is probably interesting for you. So she was watching the bag for quite a while. I think it was initially listed for around 450 euro, and she didn't want to buy it, even though brand new it is probably above 1000. And then the seller lowered the price down to 300. And since my sister never ordered herself, she usually always told me what she wanted to have, and then I ordered for her through my account. So she still had the 20 euro coupon code for the very first order, because this time I was like, no, I won't shop on Vestiaire Collective anymore. I will not even do it for you. So if you want something from the platform, better buy it yourself. That's what she did. So 20 euro off on that item. So it came to 280 for the bag, but then of course there was shipping on top. So around 300 euro. And that's it already for today. Thank you so much for watching. Hope to see you next time, and bye. Curious to read in the comments which of these bags you like better. I like that look as well, but since I'm just that shopper tote girl, I'm madly in love with this one. My feelings towards MCM get warmer and warmer, and I absolutely love to check out their bags, especially at the outlet, because you can score some great deals there. And to be honest, their quality isn't worse than the quality at Louis Vuitton, especially the quality we get at Louis Vuitton nowadays. Excuse me. To watch next, either check out the last MCM shopper tote unboxing I did for my sister, or find out why I won't shop on Vestiaire Collective myself ever again.